Ooh.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ooh,
Hey,
boy.
y'all. How you doing?
Don't she look good?
He's silly.
Y'all say hey again, man.
Hey.
Listen. We've been backstage talking, getting to know each other.
Oh, yeah.
I learned a lot about Ashanti.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, I want to let you know, fellas, she smell good. Second, fellas, I want to let you know she smell very good.
He's so silly.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Whoever wants to get up in the line and ask Ashanti a question, go ahead and get up and line up at the mic because we're gonna get into it. We're gonna have a very good time. We're gonna get to know Ashanti today. For instance, just tell us a little about yourself, boo.
A little bit about
A
myself.
little about yourself.
I'm from New York City. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, some New York people in here? Staten Island? Okay. Brooklyn? Hey, there it is. Harlem on the rise. Okay.
Okay.
Love that. What about me? I mean, everyone knows.
I don't know
a lot
nothing.
about
I'm
me.
learning right now.
Let me see. I love what I do.
Mm.
I love to write. I write all my records. I love you too.
Shh,
I'm
she's
a
mine.
I'm a cool down to earth kind of chick, you know? I'm easygoing.
Wow.
You know.
Look, I told you, y'all can line up for your questions. Go ahead and get in line. Just line up at the mic. Just line up at the mic. Now, look, cool, down to easygoing kind of chick. All right. So you turned into the businesswoman Ashanti. It's like
Yes.
almost 10 years later. A lot of
Yes.
people, you got to clap your hands on Monday. I just found this out. It marks 10 years.
Since the first album came
the
out.
first album. Oh, she got
there
it.
it is. And it's also my sister's birthday. That's crazy. My
Yo.
sister's here. Shia. Hey. PD's in the building.
And I got you a Sharpie so you can get it autographed.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. I have that in my living room.
I'm about to steal his. Oh, I said that on the mic. That's on tape. Rewind. All right, so tell me about this movement, man. You got Braveheart, that new album is coming out.
My
First
own
single.
record label, Written
Yes.
Entertainment, which I'm really, really excited about. I think it's really important to inspire people to just own yours. It's really, really, really important, especially nowadays with the way the economy is. I don't know how many people are into music, but the music industry, okay, there it is. Music industry is really spiraling out of control, so it's really important to take ownership in what you do.
Now, what made you want to take ownership? Because, I know you said there's the business, there's
Yes.
the music side, and you've been watching a company grow, Murder
Yes.
Inc., and they dominated
Absolutely.
for a long time.
Long time. We had a great wave, baby.
I mean, and what'd you pick up from that? What are you taking or what are you implementing into your own company from that?
It's so important to have organics with what you do and chemistry with your music and who you're working with. It's important to, have your standards where they need to be. You have to be passionate about what you do. The business side, I learned a lot. I used to go in people's drawers and look at the paperwork. I'm not even going to lie.
So she
I
snips
used to
through your
learn.
stuff, fellas. Oh, let me really see what's in his underwear
Let me
drawer.
see what's going on over
I
here.
didn't buy these.
But it was a learning process, and just being around the CEOs of companies, with Def Jam and Universal and Murder Inc. You have conversations and you learn, okay, what's going on with my project? What are these percentages? Who gets this? You know what I mean? And you have to ask those questions. I was like a sponge.
Yeah.
I would listen to the conversations. Oh, okay. So that percentage of the money comes in from that. Okay, so then I need to get this much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, that's what
yeah.
I would be sitting there talking about. So it's really important to be involved. You can't just, be blind and have someone leading you. You have to really understand conceptually.
Can you hold me like that again?
Okay.
Okay.
It's so silly.
Skin so soft.
But yeah, it's really important, especially as a female. It's a male-dominated industry, and in order to be taken serious, you have to be about your business. So
That's it. Yo, we got somebody at the mic. What is your name?
Cecily.
Cecily.
What's your question, Cecily?
My question is, as a songwriter to myself and a singer, when did you start writing songs? The
it's
age.
kind of weird. I always liked to write poetry when I was really, really young, and by the time I got to was it ninth or 10th grade, I started writing essays and winning awards, and they put me in advanced placement for English. So it was really, really simple for me to write. And right around that time, I think I was maybe 11, 12, 13, around that area is when I started really writing songs and understanding how to arrange, like writing a hook and writing a verse and making a melody and things like, and it kind of just really came natural. So probably around 12-ish.
Okay. All right. Can I take a picture?
Yeah, we're going to take pictures all that in a little while.
What is that?
It's a gingerbread cookie.
It's gingerbread cookie.
Compliments of Q45 in the takeover. Would you? Yeah.
You're giving away cookies?
Yes, for everybody who asks a question gets a cookie. Compliments of Q45. For real. What's your name, man? Step on up. Step on up.
My name is Chris.
What's up,
Hi,
Chris?
Hi. My question is, from 10 years ago, from Foolish up until now with The Woman You Love, how do you feel about your music then from your music now?
I feel like with the foundation that I created back 10 years ago, it was about bonding with the people. It was about people connecting with me and having a girl feel like, man, she's writing what I'm going through. How does she know I was in the basement crying because he didn't call? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's really important to stay true to your art and stay true to your fans. I'm a real person. I write about real life experiences, and I think that is what creates a good connection. And I feel like that has evolved from Foolish till now, With the Woman You Love. Because when you hear that record, you can understand the pain and the passion, lyrically. So.
Right.
Here you go, Chris. Compliments of Q45. Yeah.
Hey.
He clicking too. Click.
There it is.
Now you talking about your album. We were talking on see, a lot of y'all didn't get to hear the radio interview. I don't know if y'all heard it, but she got a song called Paradise.
Yes.
Now, look, we almost got into an argument on the radio about this record.
Man, we almost having our first argument. We just started.
It's love-hate. It's
Love-hate?
It's love-hate. Let's get it all out the way. But no, tell them about this song real quick, because
it's one of my favorites on the album. It's called Paradise, and it's a metaphor. I'm referring to the guy as my paradise. And it's one of those records, like if me and him was riding in the car together and I felt like he was doing something kind of a little dirty on the side, I'm going to put that CD in, and he's going to be like, oh, word? That's what you doing on the side? That's what's going on?
We'll turn it back to the beat. They don't play that.
But it's one of those records that just, okay, if you, again, as a woman, if you feel like your man is kind of, doing a little something here on the side that he shouldn't be doing, you feel like, oh, okay, well, let me come on over here and do a little something here. But the metaphor is dope, so you got to listen to it. What you looking, what I'm doing over here?
I mean, there's a such thing as a woman's intuition?
Absolutely.
Really?
What?
Yes, ladies, do you go with your gut?
Thank you.
Some of y'all got him driving your car right now and bringing it back on E. I mean, look, so you single right now, right?
Yes.
What's the hardest? But clap for the single people. Yay, I'm single and lonely. I mean, you've been in a relationship. You got out of a relationship. You got $40 million in the bank. So, I mean, there's got to be a lot of fellas thinking to themselves like, yo, so what is it do you look for in a guy? Because every woman got different qualities, different things. You got groupies. Oh, man, you guys should have heard the groupies calling in. One guy put his baby mama on blast. For real, he said, yo, I don't care what my baby mama say, I'm coming to see you tonight at the club. He's like, I work 4 jobs.
Yeah, he said, I got 4 jobs, I'm good.
So it's like, yo, what do you look for? What's like 3 top qualities? First things you look at a dude.
He has to be a hustler. Mindset, entrepreneur. He has to work hard and be a go-getter. Has to be extremely funny, family-oriented. Family-oriented, and you have to bring something to the table because I'm a lot to handle.
You simple. Well, I know what she like. With Ashanti, it's the little things that count.
It's the little
Y'all didn't know we've been dating for like 2 hours. Yo, we got somebody at the mic. What's your name, baby?
Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi. My question is for your title of your album. Like, how did you come up with Braveheart?
Have you seen the movie Braveheart with Mel
Yes.
Gibson? All right. I feel like you had the Europeans from from the UK, from London, and they had their armor. They were geared up. They had horses and weapons and helmets and shields, and they were really, really geared up. And then you had your Scots that kind of had homemade weapons and rags and skirts and blue paint. And I feel like the industry is the battlefield, and you have major labels like Universal, Sony, etc., and then you have indies. And what I'm working on is my own record label, Written Entertainment, and I feel like I'm like the Scots, you know what I mean? And I'm coming for blood, and it's a different kind of hunger and passion when you're kind of doing it on your own, without that big engine behind you. So, and obviously Braveheart speaks for itself. I write a lot of records about relationships and having a brave heart. So it's I guess,
she
metaphoric.
She gonna cry in the car. I can't believe she asked that.
You're so silly.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Nicole. So, I mean, with this album right here, it's definitely going to be 10 years worth of feelings, emotions. Is it
I would
emotional
say,
roller coaster? Is it?
You know what? When I played it for a couple of magazine editors, and one of the guys that has known me for a long time was like, yo, you got beats. Like, it's very drum heavy, and it's melodic at the same time. So it's a little bit different than some of the stuff that I put out before, but yet still going back to the roots with, you know what I mean? Yeah. Those hard beats underneath.
Doom, doom, doom. And then you come on.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Exactly.
So what made you not want to sign with anybody else labels and go with the Cash Moneys or the MMGs or like that?
You know what?
Because you was holding it down for so long.
After I put out my album, The Declaration, in 2008, between 2009, 10, and 11, I had 7 offers from majors, and it was really, really hard to walk away. And I walked away simply because of the 360. I don't know if you guys know what a 360 is, but basically every record label is offering them now. That's the only way you get your deal. And what happens is they take a percentage of everything you do for the rest of your life. So whether it's, some percentages are different. It can go from 20% to 50%, and some artists are definitely getting got. How do I say it?
Dang.
But that's one of the main reasons why I couldn't do it, because I feel like, I've been in the business for a while and I have a foundation. Why would I allow you to put your hands in my pocket if I've already created this
Get
brand?
your hand out my pocket.
Right. You know what I mean? So, but there are different levels of it. But that's the way the record labels are making their money, because, as we all know, the industry is not as big as it used to be financially. The budgets are smaller. Everyone is downsizing. There are not a lot of majors left. There's like 3 majors left, as opposed to however many there were 10 when I came out. So everyone is downsizing and laying off, and it goes with the whole economy and everything. So we're all affected by it. So back to your question, as far as why I didn't want to go with a major, because I feel like it doesn't make sense for me business-wise to give a percentage of something that I can do myself. Now, for a new artist, it's different. Yeah. But I have my relationships established already. I understand the politics of radio and the politics of television shows and performances and tours and Live Nation and all of that stuff. So I'm like, I don't need the middleman. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got my PR firm calling, and we get it done.
Got your sister. She over there tweeting right now.
Yes, got my sister in the building.
That's really, now, so the game has changed from 10 years ago to now. Yeah. Social media is very important. So how do you stay relevant to the times with the Twitter, the Facebook, MySpace?
Oh, you have to be a part of all of that. You have to. Social networking is crucial. I think it's the gift and the curse, though, because you have a right to sit and say what you want and clear the rumors up and let people know, hey, I got a record out, or I'm going to be at this place today, or I'm going to be on 106 or whatever. And it's a great way to be interactive with your fans one-on-one, and, people get to know your personality and things like that. But the other side of it is that illegal downloading is crazy. You may see yourself or your stories on the blogs and stuff that is completely not true. And then you find yourself defending yourself, and if you don't say nothing, people won't think it's true, So it's definitely the gift and the curse, like I said.
All right. Well, look, we got somebody else at the mic. She's back. She is an artist too.
Hey.
I'll let you know that. What's your question?
The question that I have is, on your new album, who's featured on it, or any collabos?
Yes, there are some collabos, but the business side of me, I can't talk about them too much because there's still paperwork being done. So, but they're very, I'm very excited about both of them. So it's going to be a great look.
Okay. Also, another question that I have: when you do features, do you also do two versions of the song? One with the collabo, and then the other version with just your
It
self?
depends. It depends. I think it's always safe because performing, you
If
know,
they're not there.
Exactly, exactly. Like me and Ja, it's funny. I don't think we've ever done that. The Ja version. No, we did it. We didn't technically go in and do it. Like the DJ would just, okay, we're gonna move your verse here instead of, you know what I mean? Like we
Right.
make it work. But it's always safe to have a version. So if your feature doesn't perform with you, you're not standing there like.
Y'all know the words, sing it.
Right.
Muddy.
Okay, thank you.
And speak about Ja Rule. How are you still connecting? You still tight with Ja?
You know what? As we all know, if you don't know, Ja is on
Vacation.
And we actually spoke before he went in. We had like a 2.5 hour conversation, and we did a lot of yelling, screaming, and laughing and crying and a lot of things that we had pent up for a long time that we had to speak about. And we're all good. You know, that's my brother, and I love him. And we really needed that conversation because there's things that I didn't know, and there's things that he didn't know, and it was great for us to finally get it out and talk, you know. So he's in a good space mentally. You know, I heard he was getting beefy in there.
You can't do nothing but push-ups.
Man, yeah. So I hope he's in great spirits, and I'm definitely looking forward to him coming home.
In fact, that's like one of my I've been thinking is when guys go to jail, they do push-ups. When women go to jail, what do they do?
Crunches? I don't know. I don't know. I hope I never find out.
So, you know, we've been sitting here kicking it with Ashanti, and I want to make sure that all your questions get answered. Please don't be afraid of the mic. Please don't be afraid of the mic, because this is for y'all more as much as me, too, because this is the only time I get to be this close to her and smell her hair. She smells so good. Smell like morning dew. All right, this is a birthday girl. Camden County, what's up? What's your question?
My name's Nikki. Hi, Ashanti.
How you doing?
With everything that you've learned over the years and everything that you've done in the business, what do you think has been your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment. I'm very proud to be the owner and CEO of my record label, Written Entertainment. 10 years, you know, in the game, and I think it's amazing to have accolades like the Grammys and the American Music Awards and things like that. That's all, you know, a blessing, and it's great. But I think the one thing that sticks out for me is when you can have fans that relate to you and say, "Wow, Rain on Me changed my life, and it made me leave my abusive boyfriend." You know, that's the best reward for me. So.
All right, awesome. Well, keep doing what you're doing. We love it.
Thank you so much.
Come on up. What's your name?
Hey.
This is Jayla, and she has a question for you. She's like one of your biggest
Hi,
fans.
Jayla.
Hi. Are you going to do any more movies?
Yes, I am. I'm going to do more film. I'm actually working on a film now called I Love Cinema, which I'm going to be executive producing as well. Really excited about it, and this is a role that's very, very different for me, something that I've never played before, so I'm very excited about it. Thank you for asking.
You. We loved you in Coach Carter.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're working on that too. I think we're going to be doing Coach Carter too also.
Wow.
Yeah. My mom and Coach Carter actually were talking about that recently.
I'm Blue. This is my first time ever asking an artist a question since we've been doing this. I work here. I actually saw something, I want to say MTV, I'm not really sure, it was a while ago, where they had you like a cribs show, and you had a teddy bear, and you said that the teddy bear, if I'm correct, was from Kenny from Intro. Wow. And basically, me being from New York and in the business before, I just wondered, what was your relationship? Because you were so young then when they were in the studio, so I just can't imagine how you guys connected.
Kenny was my big brother. I loved him so much. I had a tour manager who was their manager back in the day. And it's funny because my mom used to do choreography for Intro way back in the day. So to be honest, Kenny has inspired, he was the one that inspired me to write the way that I write. And I just used to sit and watch him and how he came up with melodies and how he would go in the booth. I went in the booth with him one time. I'll never forget. I don't know if I can say all this on the radio, but
we're not on the radio.
He was oh, okay, cool. So we were in the vocal booth together, and he was forcing me to do this song, and he was just like, just say what I say and do what I do. And he had a little stool for me on the mic because I was short. So he would go on the mic and he would sing, and he would and then be singing. He said, sing this. And I was just singing, just fall right in. And he was just so spontaneous, and he had a passion that was just fearless. So I loved him so much, and he was so incredible, like, to me, with his lyrics and his melodies and how he put arrangements together. So I've known him for a long time. When did I meet him? I was, 15 or yeah, right around my first
How
record
old are you
deal.
now?
18.
Times 3.
I actually sang at his funeral. Well, at his what do you call that? Yeah, the memorial. Yeah, so he was like family. Okay. Did you know him? Really? How'd you know him?
She's washed his socks.
Yes, I used to wash his socks. I used to work at Uptown, but that was many
Oh,
months
so
ago.
you knew Jeff Christie?
I was an intern, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was Jeff and
And look,
Buddy.
now I'm still just like an intern.
An intern.
Thank you.
Can you
You're
bring me
welcome.
a water? So, you know, with the passing of Whitney Houston, how was she an influence or a musical influence on you?
I think that every little girl that picked up a microphone, you know what I mean, thought about
Everybody
Whitney
at the
Houston.
church just said,
Exactly. Whether you were singing into a hairbrush in the mirror, you sang one of Whitney's songs.
Yeah.
You know, she was just iconic, and her vocal talent and ability was just unparalleled, you know, and I think that it feels like the whole industry lost a family member, like an auntie, you know what I mean? And just as a young black female in this music business, she was one of those that stayed classy, and her music is timeless, and she crossed barriers with, you know, you have urban, you have pop, you have top 40, you have rhythmic, and she, you know, crossed all formats. So, you know, it touched everyone. I think everyone was really, really shocked. I know I was really shocked. At first, you didn't believe it because, you know, TMZ and Twitter is always trying to kill somebody. So, you know, at first, everyone was like, oh, that's a rumor. It's not true, whatever. But when we found out, it was funny because I was actually doing a rehearsal for my Good Morning America performance, and we got the call, and I'm like, nah, that's not true. And then, like, it was confirmed that my dancers were calling their family, and it was like, wow. It was devastating.
That's like when Michael Jackson died. You didn't believe that either.
Yeah, that's another
Michael.
thing.
Nah, he fell
That's
asleep.
another thing. It was crazy.
Yeah. So, hey, have you been keeping up with the news? Trayvon Martin.
Oh my God.
What do you think about that? What do you think about
That's the worst ever. Like that makes me very sad, and it's scary. You know how ignorant some people are, and just the fact that can really happen here in 2012 is scary. It's really scary.
What do you think we should do more as people of color, race, whatever? I mean, how do we make our communities come back together?
I think we have to support each other. You know, we have to be happy for each other. We can't be the crabs at the bottom of the barrel trying to pull people back down. You know, you got to stay knowledgeable and be smart and just try to do the right thing. You know, it's a struggle for everyone, especially for us. Yeah. You know, so.
Well, light-skinned people back in, you straight. I want y'all to put your hands together for this right here, Up Close and Personal with Ashanti. Braveheart, name of the album.
Yes.
On record label. I'm the first artist. I got this new song called Shake That Ass Like a Blade of Grass. Y'all gonna love it.
Pop it.
Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. So, yo, man, this is the part where we line up over here, and we gonna do some pictures. You see T-May right there in the salmon color shirt. We're fuchsia. Yeah, fuchsia. What we're going to do is we're going to do the pictures, and we're going to do, I guess, some autographs, because I know you got your CD and a big poster and a Sharpie.
And I got you something, too.
And he, look, come here, man. Come here, dude. Just come here. Just come here. Just come here. I told you to give it to me and let me give it to her.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
She going to cry in the car.
Thank you. Oh, look.
Yeah, everybody take a picture. Everybody take your camera phone out. Take your camera phone out. Tweet this. Gold bag.
Cordell. Just look, I wrote it down.
One time for Cordell.
That's my Twitter name.
He got his Twitter name on there.
Thank you so much.
Oh, suck up. I'm hating. Hate. Let's see what he got, though.
No, you ain't see my gift.
We working together, boo.
You ain't seeing my
So
price.
again, I want y'all to put your hands together for Ashanti, man. I thank each and every one of y'all for being in the building. What we're going to do is we're going to line up over here behind my girl T. May. Line up right around here. We're going to do the pictures,
Thank you.
all that. Also, can I get a bottle of that